You ever feel so weighed down by your emotions, uh, and you just needed it to be off you. Yes, I just did that on camera. You wanted to get rid of that. You wanted to, like how I just got rid of that. That's what you wanted to do with your emotions. You wanted to be able to dig that shit up and spit it out, you know? You wanted to bring that shit up and release it. And you can. You can do it. But first, you gotta really want it. Like anything else in life, you gotta really want it. How most people put their all and energy into a relationship with another being, you know, chasing love. How people put all their energy into chasing their dreams. How people put their energy into chasing their passions, you know what I'm saying, or doing what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the same thing when it comes to freeing yourself and releasing the emotions. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put all your energy back into you. That's the first way of going within. In order to go within, you gotta start putting all your energy back into you. You gotta invest into you. You know what I'm saying? You know? You gotta do that. You can't wait for somebody else to invest in you. You gotta invest in yourself. You can't wait for nobody else to tell you to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You gotta want to take that and put it back into yourself. Do you love this outside of yourself more, or do you love yourself more? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you are choosing what's outside of you, and you're loving it more, and you're loving yourself less. And that's why self is always moody. That's why self is always irritated. That's why self is always agitated. That's why self is always enjoying blissful moments. You know what I'm saying? That's why self is just chasing happiness. You know what I'm saying? It just wants immediate gratification because it's tired of feeling the suffering that, you know, that I is taking it through. You know what I'm saying? When you say I'm doing it to myself, you actually are. You're creating that. You're creating that situation. You're creating that reality. And yourself is suffering. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not thinking about yourself. You're only thinking about what I want. I is very dangerous. I is something that it hurts us all. It hurts us all as a collective. I is a dangerous motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And me ain't no better. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is you have to get I and me to come to an agreement so that we can all be on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make yourself a unit. You gotta figure out how to feed both sides. You gotta figure out how to give yourself attention. You gotta find a way to stay balanced in order to stay connected. You know? In order to stay connected with yourself. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, a lot of us is not connected. We ain't connected. We don't know what we're capable of. We don't know who we are. And we only see people that do know who they are. And we're jealous, or we admire them, we're inspired by them, and we try to listen to everything that they say and do everything that they do when we should be figuring out what we need to do for ourselves. That's why it makes us happy that we get attention by mimicking others. But does it bring us peace? You know what I'm saying? Does it really bring us joy? You know what I'm saying? No, it just makes us happy. And happy is no better than being sad. You know? Because you can get into, you can become very habitual, man, from trying to chase happiness. And in the process, you'll drain yourself that when you do get that happiness, it won't even feel like it did. You know what I'm saying, at first. And you'll be trying to do the same thing to feel like you did at first. And it'll never happen. It's just like getting high. You know, we can get high chasing our emotions. You know that, right? That's a natural high. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of us like to be sad. Some of us like to be hurt so we can be evil. Some of us like to be depressed so that we can isolate ourselves. Some of us like to be have anxiety, so we can panic, so we can have a reason to try to stay in solitude and have a reason to be introverted. We all have our picks and chooses of what how we want, what kind of feeling we're looking for. We all looking for that feeling. You know what I'm saying? In this biological experience that we're having, we're all looking for this feeling. We're all chasing this feeling, man. Because you know what I'm saying? We want to feel something to free ourselves. We're all looking for a way to escape. We all have these philosophies and all these things on how to escape. We all got this wisdom that we accumulated over the time and gained over the time by knowing how to keep ourselves, away. But the thing about it is, even when we're away, are we really gaining anything while we're away? What are we doing while we're away from society? Are we learning anything, besides about ourselves, not about the world? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changing about the world, because ain't nothing changing about us. So nigga, what can we learn new about ourselves? We gotta take the attention off the world, and we gotta put it back on ourselves. We gotta stop holding up the mirrors so everybody else can look into them. We gotta start pointing the mirror, turning the mirror back towards us. We gotta stop pointing the fingers and point the finger back towards us. We gotta be able to say what we doing wrong, and we also gotta be responsible for taking the initiative to do it, to do something about it, to create a change. You know what I'm saying? We too busy trying to change everybody else so we can mimic them and see how to do it. That's childish. That's childish. That's manipulation. That's childish. That's what kids did. That's what we did as kids when we wanted to see somebody do something that we wanted to do, but we couldn't do it. But we knew they can do it, and we knew what we can do to make them believe in themselves, to make them do it. And then when they do it, then we'll be able to be like, we'll be able to study from their mistakes and this, that, and the third. Then we'll try to mimic. You know what I'm saying? And we'll keep getting that person to do it. In the process, they'll get better. We'll both get better. Well, we can do the same thing now, but we don't need to do that though, because it's going to keep us in this cycle. And children, they argue. Children, they stay mad. Children put a lot of emotion into it. You know what I'm saying? We'll never grow up because we'll just keep competing. We'll just keep on keeping on. We'll just keep on keeping on. We'll just keep doing what we're doing now, only coming together when it's time to celebrate or when it's time to go to war. That's how we're going to keep doing. That's all we're going to keep doing. So, like I said, we got to grow up. We just got to stop depending on other people to do it, and we got to do it. And we got to do it for us, not to prove a point to them. We got to do it for us. We got to do it because we want to do it. We got to do it because we can do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to stick to our old irrational beliefs, using the word must, should, you know what I'm saying? All that. We ain't got to do all that, because now we're trying to make it into a command, and we're trying to make it into a law, and then when other people break the law, then we have a reason to be mad at them, and no, nigga, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop feeling like we special. You know what I'm saying? We too special to do this. We too special. We gotta get lost. We gotta get lost in the truth and get out of these lies. You know what I'm saying? See, right now we lost in the lie. We gotta get lost in the truth. We ain't got lost in the truth yet. So, like I said, you only gonna find out the truth is when you go within. The truth is within you. You know what I'm saying? The truth is within you. Just the same way like you got your beliefs and all that shit within you, the truth is within you. It's like you got the lie that's within you, the truth is within you too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta figure out your way on going within. I can't tell you that. Everybody got their own ways of going within. I don't want to put that information out there and it's inaccurate, and then people get to arguing and creating, you know what I'm saying, all this chaos and drama. No, I can't tell you that. You know how to go within because you do it all the time. But this time, go within so you can learn the truth, so that you can begin to free yourself and work on yourself. Don't go and get the truth and then try to work on the world. No, work on yourself.